Peace, everybody out there in DMDrep land. I'm back at you once again with another DMDrep blog. This is the speaker, the thing that I use as an Audio Technica. It records my audio. It does an awesome job. The camera that I use is about a $60 rocket fish. You'll notice some of my videos are a little bit better than others because I got this other camera that I poured around sometimes. It makes it a little more interesting video. It's one of those little Panasonic little hard drive camcorders. It's amazing where they come with this stuff. I have other camcorders with a little DVD disc I gotta give away because it's just useless and sitting in the closet now. These things, like that last DVD, the camcorder I bought was like 800 bucks. Had it for like, I don't know, 3 years, probably made an hour's worth of video with it. And now it's sitting in the closet not getting used because I got a $200 camera that does a better job. Anyways, I had a digital x-ray meeting last night, and it was actually a good topic of discussion, and it reminded me I haven't done a digital x-ray blog for a while. So I'm going to update you. I forget to do them because like 90%, I'm serious, like 54 to 57 of my regular dental accounts are already digitized. It's a no-brainer, folks. And last night, our presentation, we showed it once again. Some of the several of the guys that were at my presentation last night are already on their second generation of digital X-ray or third generation of digital X-ray. So it's time to think about it. It really is. The costs are about the same as what you're spending on a consumable item. You're at a wash. You're gonna be break even. Yep, you got to put some computers in, and it's a big cost, but anyways, let's forget about all that. I'm going to do that blogging. I'm also going to do a blog just to keep you informed. I'm going to do a blog on equipment because I notice there's a real lack of good opinions on equipment. So I'm going to give it to you straight and tell you what's good and what's not so good out there. So keep an eye on my blog and I'll update you as we go along. Today is about teamwork and 10 things that your team wants you to know. So I'm going to go through my list real quick off of my blog. Number one, it's not about the money. Money's a part of the way that you thank your staff. Number two, dental assistant is not just an expense. They're a valued team member, and look at them that way. Don't think of them as an expense. Think of them as an asset. They make money for you. They don't cost you money. Number three, everybody, and don't forget, my wife used to be a dental assistant. The one thing that she really appreciated was her doctor saying thank you. So don't forget to say thank you for a job well done and be sincere. If you don't think it was good, don't say it. If you think it was good, say it and show it. Invest in your team. Number four, continuing education. Do those lunch and learns with your reps. Learn the techniques and products that you're going to use in your office as a team. If somebody's not on board or has a bad attitude about it, they need to adjust it. And I'm talking you dental assistants too. Get on board. Everybody's got to work together. If somebody throws you the ball, take it and go. Don't be one of those people who can't do this job or can't do that job. Everybody's got to participate in order to win. Number five, it takes a team. So take the time to listen to your team. Have some regular meetings. Huge issue that I see in so many offices, lack of communication. So part of being a good boss is being a good mediator, and part of being a good employee is actually sharing when you're not feeling good about something. If you're not happy, make sure you're talking to your bosses. Work it out. Communicate. Number six, dental assistants. I know how proud you are of the job that you do. All of us are proud that the ones out there that love what they do, we're proud of what we do. And we show it in the quality of work that we do. They want to make sure as well for you, the dentist. This is an interesting one that I heard, that you're taking your dentistry to the highest level. Be proud of what you do with your patients and the treatment plans you offer. Don't undertreat. Make sure that the team is on board and proud of the work that you're doing in the office. Number seven, every dental assistant is a unique individual. Everybody has a different skill set. In my company, sometimes I wish I give jobs to people to do and they don't do it the same way I do, but I'm happy that they're with me and on my team because I recognize the skills that they offer that I don't offer. I can't do many of the things that my team members do. Number eight, respect your staff's time. Try to get them to have their lunches every day. Make sure when you make appointments, keep your appointments and run as close to on time as you can. Boy, one thing when I walk into offices, I make sure that I'm part of that team, that I'm not interfering and causing everybody to run behind. I know when I say I'm going to be 2 minutes, You're going to criticize me a bit. Some of you that are my friends and some of my dentists that are watching this video today, sometimes I do run overtime, but I'm very aware and I'm very conscious because my wife did work chairside. I know how valuable that time is to your staff. Make sure you appreciate that time. Number 9, when you hire, make sure you fully explain your compensation and your hours of work. I've seen so many new staff members added to a team and didn't understand. The pay sounded great, all the benefits sounded great, but the doctor decides to take off for 2 months of the year without pay and benefits to the staff. If that's the way it works in your office, it should be understood that's the way that it works. And understand if your staff members need to pick up some part-time work. We all have to make a living and make our mortgage payments. Number 10, your staff is on your side. When you hire them to do a job, let them do the job and use the skills that they were trained to use. If they have opportunity to help you grow your practice, take the time to listen and sincerely care about what they say. If you're working as a team, you're going to have some great teamwork. Address issues among the team before they get out of hand. Anyways, we're all the same. Don't forget to add the team member like myself to your team. There's a lot of good dental reps out there that have a lot of experience dealing with, like myself, over the years. I've actually dealt with probably about 150 offices. I've narrowed it down now. I'm in about 50 to 60 offices that I deal with on a full-time basis or part-time more than 50% basis. And I've learned a lot. All the offices have different things that they offer to the patients. If you want to get some skills and understand what's going on in your market and see what can you do to better market your practice, and you want to know where the staff are, where the associates are, what's your practice worth, how can you run a more efficient business, reps that are on the street know the answers because of all the offices that they're in and all the continuing education that we get. We get trained on these things regularly, and there's so many different skill sets from the dental sales guys. Some of us have our Bachelor of Sciences, some of us are strictly professional businessmen who've gone over, some of us are dentists, ex-dental assistants, hygienists. We come from that background. Make sure you're using the skill sets of those people. And you know what it costs you? It costs you the supplies that you're ordering anyways. And as a matter of fact, if you narrow it down, most of the time your supply costs will drop. Probably it's costing you money not to use a good rep in your practice. Anyways, with good use of your team members, I was watching a video on Dental Town the other day about reducing your overhead, and it made me think that I see it too often that people think that their staff are an expense. They say it 30% expense in my office. Make sure if that staff's producing. It made me think of some successful companies. Most of the successful companies pay their staff extremely well. And the reason they can do that is because those staff members understand the value of their production. They know that they bring a skill set to that team, and they make sure that they're producing, and they're very proud of what they produce. When it's all working really well and all jiving, the production goes up, the expenses go down, everybody's making money. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep smiling, and I hope you're enjoying the DMD rep.